You know I'm heading south when I reach this interchange. No! Making my way south through Midtown Atlanta, a growing technology hub in the southeastern U.S. This section of interstate is known as the Grady Curve. It curves around Grady Hospital on the right. We had to stop for about 45 minutes while my dad took an important call, and we're opting for the P lanes to avoid traffic south of Atlanta. It costs about $2.50 for the 10-mile stretch, but it's worth it to save about half an hour by avoiding all the stop traffic on the right. Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome everyone! The previous night we drove down to Tifton since we have a lot of ground to cover in southeastern Georgia. I'm starting the day heading east on the South Georgia Parkway. Let's go! The first town I visit is something of an enigma. Enigma is the name of the town. There are just over 1,000 residents in this small town just east of Tifton. The founder of this town, John Ball, named it Enigma because it was a puzzle what to name it. This marker is for Robert Rowan, who represented this area first as a state senator and then served in other political offices. A fairly modest downtown area with a few stores and businesses. Okay, let's continue east on my road trip. Now in the city of Pearson, which is the county seat for Atkinson County. It's my first visit to Atkinson County, so... County 155. Atkinson County has about 8,100 residents, so it's one of the smaller counties in Georgia in terms of population. Over here are markers denoting those from this county who lost their lives serving our country. This is Hotel Malone. It's no longer a hotel. It was built in 1916 in what was a great location near the railroad depot. This is a downtown area and faces the main road. At the time this was filmed, the town had some Christmas decorations out. Looks like they light the decorations at night. There's Santa, getting ready to deliver those gifts. Hey Rudolph! Alright, time to continue east. I have lots more miles to cover. I've now arrived in Waycross, a good-sized town in southeast Georgia. I'm going to Southern Forest World, where I'll learn all about forestry in southeast Georgia. There are many educational displays here that discuss the forestry industry in Georgia. Not just lumber, but other things the forestry industry provides. Looks like an old train here, the Southern Forest Flyer, but the main attraction is inside.
Do you have a flash on it? No.
That's Stuckie, the mummified dog. Look at this. This dog caught in the cavity inside this tree.
Like he would be already climbed to the top of this building. Oh my God. You can see his tail.
And here he is from behind. Poor Stuckie. He was given his name because he got stuck inside the tree.
I'm trying to get out of here. Well, he went to Rome because that's where they carried their wood there to the Georgia.
The dog was 4 years old when it got stuck.
They kept it.
The chimney effect prevented the scent of the dog from attracting insects, and the composition of the oak tree caused the dog to be mummified over time. The dog was discovered when the logging company cut this tree into 7-foot-long sections. As you can see, Stuckie was lucky to still be in one piece.
We do have to.
This display shows the types of trees here and also looks like a model of a small logging community. This fake tree in the center of the building is actually a round staircase in the middle, which I'll take to get to the second floor.
Yeah, I don't think you guys could fit up here. Ow. I just punched the tree. Eugene Thomas used to sit on a stump, so I was like...
Lots of exhibits on the second floor.
Yeah, I didn't think that... I couldn't read it, so... We'll take a look. Yeah.
Starting with the paper mill industry. Many paper mills in this part of Georgia.
So you have 20 in Savannah, 20 on the rails, and 20 here, so they have a few extra to plug,
On display here are some of the tools they use to cut the trees. There's some illustrations on paper mills and how they process the trees and make paper.
You cannot go through West Ross if you don't get trained. And this way, I'm on the tracks. They'll sit on the tracks. Well, there's 2 places that they've got. Well, you wouldn't know if you come back here and go this way, go this way.
This shows the economic impact of the logging industry throughout the southern United States, from Texas all the way to West Virginia. Also, some of the products made from tree cellulose, such as Legos.
Then you realize, well, notice, I'm going to be on that because I got to take the bypass road. You're just like you're backtracking and going back around. And I've noticed.
This shows that very little land in the southeastern U.S. is publicly owned. Looks like 87% of all the land is privately owned. And here are the industries supported by logging.
That when I get over here, there's going to be a train. So I definitely know. And these right here, this is an old 2-man saw here.
This is interesting. I didn't expect to see anything regarding the space industry here.
And I tell people, I couldn't tell that in, but I sure wouldn't want to hold this because that can go a bit too big. But if you think this one's big, illegal in this case. But they said this one doesn't.
It says nitrocellulose is used as rocket fuel, and shredder-proof glass, plastics, and solder are derived from wood. I learned something today. Look at the cross-section of a very old tree. Looks like it was cut when it was about 400 years old. This tree was alive during all these historical events, and even when Virginia was colonized in 1583.
So that's one tree.
Here's a cross-section of a tree that has completely
And there's two
overtaken another
kinds
different type of tree.
trees. You can tell
See the
here
smaller
about
circle?
Yeah.
Studying history, you know, back in, I was telling you, I didn't ever go ahead and tell you, but in 10 days, they can make enough of these, ship them to Savannah, and have a boat ready to go out if they don't have any problems.
Really? In 10 days?
Car
full, yeah. How many, like...
Here's a display about the devastation caused by forest fires, and Stuckie the Bear is showing us how to prevent those.
About 20 they send at a time.
Also some other threats such as pine beetle infestation and
Or
urbanization.
they just do the pellets here?
And the thing about that place is when you walk in there and you can't just go, the time I went, we went for a meeting, we had to go to a parking area. Boy Scouts is doing it. One of them is doing that's their project.
Some quick Georgia forestry facts on these two displays. I bet lots of school kids from this area come here for field trips.
I tell people that, like yesterday, I said, I'll be y'all up there, I'm not going up there.
This is a really neat place. The big selling point is seeing Stuckie, but this is an interesting place.
Now, if you know anybody that likes to do woodwork,
Yeah.
the story I was told that this guy, that was what he did. And so he went to somebody and he told
In this section are some animals that are indigenous to this area, including black bears and these other critters.
do everything he needed to do and go on. So yes, this I can't bulge.
Look at this eagle carved with a chainsaw.
To pull, so.
How old is this?
And they told me, they said, we will be back because we're going to hear that thing.
This is
They
another
were talking
flute
about,
used
said,
to cut
"We'll take
wood.
and
I think
remove
this is
one
a
of them windows
bandsaw.
and we'll run everything in." I said, "What?"
The saw was created in the 1930s and donated to here.
And
Oh my goodness.
I was out on her farm one day picking blueberries, and I
Yeah.
I think this is one of the largest intact snake skins
said,
found.
"Lord, please don't let him be in
Please
this
don't let him
family."
come. I don't want...
This is a huge hornet's nest. You don't want to be anywhere near that thing.
Send it to Ben.
Up there, because this one isn't up there, and they didn't put this one, so all of them are not up there.
Some more displays about Georgia forestry and something else I didn't know, how pine trees are used to make turpentine. They peel off the bark on the bottom of the tree.
But eventually they got where they were making things.
So they have somebody that just does that goes around and makes sure that takes them off and switches them out.
He would say, "This is what I want to buy."
Then they collect the fluid in those plastic bags.
Oh.
He- You can tell she's, but it's that big for her to change that.
Lots and lots of little displays on both floors of this place. The lady that showed us around told us that there is a student event in mid-February. Here's a representation of the sizes of trees after 5 years, then 15 years, and finally at 25 years. Before I leave, I want to say a final goodbye to Stuckie. Goodbye, Stuckie. Thanks for a great visit. Check out this tree. That I can walk inside.
See? There we go. Oh!
There's room enough for you to go too if you want to go.
Yeah, there's room.
Can I squeeze in?
Yeah. Just don't run the other one. Oh, watch out. I'm in a tree.
Now going into this giant birdhouse.
Yeah, he come up to me and he said, "What you mean?" Out the motion bridge now.
Inside this computer that will play back any bird song you want to hear. Check out the painting of the walls in here.
It could be like one of those rigs that you would use in a garden. But when he gets through taking a picture.
This building has ants on the side,
It's like a
but take a closer look. The ants are made from hammerheads. Back on the road, now heading just a little bit east to the next stop. I'm in Nahunta, the county seat of Brantley County. My first visit here, so...
County 156.
Nahunta has a population of just 1,000 people. Brantley County is fairly new, created in 1920. Also says this is the most southern point that Sherman's army reached. Not a big downtown, as the city is small, but they did decorate nicely for Christmas. My usual close-up of the clock atop the county courthouse. A small display here to memorialize the county citizens who lost their lives in war. Now it's time to go to my final stop on this video. I've arrived in Folkston, Georgia. I'm here to watch a train go by. Watching trains is a popular pastime here. I'm not stopping inside today, but there is a train museum, which is the old railroad depot. I'm here to see the concrete sculpture next to Santa's sleigh. It's a concrete alligator on a bed of red mulch. It looks to be a life-size sculpture of an alligator. I guess this is an homage to the nearby Okefenokee Swamp where they have plenty of gators. This is a very nice looking downtown. Pretty busy here today. The train watching station is just over there, 1 block away on the other side of the tracks. So I'll take the quick drive over to the viewing area. There are a few people here already. This platform was created in 2007. There are speakers attached to this platform letting you know where the next train is. Looks like another viewing platform over there. The train will be coming from this direction and then heading south. The trains usually come by every 20 minutes or so. Zooming in to see if the train is on its way. I don't see it yet. Sounds like it's getting close. People are setting up their cameras. See the train way in the distance? It'll be here in about a minute.
And that's it. Seems like a different way of life between South Georgia and North Georgia. South Georgia is very agricultural, whereas North Georgia is very urbanized. I learned a lot on this road trip. I hope you did too. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!